Hi. I'm getting really fed up with buying stuff in plastic packaging, and I have made a resolution that I'm going to try to avoid it wherever I possibly can. This sadly does not mean 100% plastic ban, because sometimes you just can't avoid it. Although there are certain ways you can avoid what you think is unavoidable. For example, not buying fruit and vegetables in plastic. So most supermarkets have things like cauliflower and onions and carrots and potatoes loose. One kind they have loose, so you can buy those and you can take your own paper bags, which is what I've been doing. I've discovered that paper bags are astonishingly long-lived. I've been recycling the same paper bags over and over. The only thing that destroys them is water, and I can see why that might be considered disadvantageous for supermarkets who want everything to be perfect. But hey, you can't have everything perfect if you're destroying the planet. It really doesn't make any sense to do that. So yeah, Easter's come and gone, and people have been advertising all their Easter food like crazy. I just cook my own food, because if you cook your own food, you can choose your ingredients and you can get the ones that have the least packaging, and it just seems healthier as well as more economical and more sensible. But over Easter, one supermarket, Tesco to be precise, was bombarding us with adverts for their wonderful chocolate Easter eggs. This Easter they said, our chocolate Easter eggs don't have any palm oil in them whatsoever. Well, palm oil is the big no-no at the moment, the bête noire that everybody's thinking they should try to avoid, because people are chopping down entire forests just so they can grow palm trees so they can produce palm oil, and the infrastructure is being destroyed. The rains are coming and washing away all the subsoil, and it'll never be the same again. And do we really need palm oil in our things, our chocolate, our cakes, our biscuits, all the things that we really don't need anyway? But let's face it, it's quite nice to have something sometimes. So in the interest of encouraging Tesco in their efforts, I went to Tesco and I bought one of their chocolate Easter eggs. Now I have to say that although they are selling chocolate Easter eggs under their own name, own brand, which they say in the list of ingredients that they're not mentioning palm oil, so they say there's no palm oil involved in this, and that's good, that's brilliant. But there are plenty of other Easter eggs on the shelves that are not Tesco own brand. You know, they're selling Cadbury's, Roundtrees, whatever, I don't know. They've all got palm oil in. So yeah, I thought I'd do my bit and I would show them that somebody cares about their token effort by buying one of their Easter eggs. But now look at that. It's wrapped in plastic. It's sitting on a little plastic plinth in there, and it's surrounded with this very stiff plastic, which as soon as I open it, I'm going to have to throw away, and it's going to enter landfill, and it's going to be there forever. Why? When I was young, we used to get a boxed Easter egg every year, and as I recall, it had no plastic in it. There was the two shells that were separately moulded and put together, and they were wrapped in a colourful foil wrapping to keep them together. And this was sat into a cardboard shaped box with open windows. So whereas this has got plastic on all sides, the cardboard box had like a window within the cardboard with nothing in it. So you could see the egg, you could even touch the egg, but it wouldn't fall out because the cardboard was holding it. Why can't we do that now? If we have to have Easter eggs, which we probably don't, let's face it. But then you have to consider that there are people in certain parts of the world who rely on the cocoa production for their livelihoods, and maybe it's not such a bad thing to sometimes have chocolate if you can make sure that the people who produce it are getting paid fairly, which is another issue as well. It's such a minefield. I can't open it. There we go. So, the taste test. Yeah, that's very good for milk chocolate. That is exceedingly chocolatey and not too milky. I'll save that for tomorrow. Bye.